sandhills.jobs.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see probably sunny skies, and it will be windy. In the afternoon, high around 65. Tonight, a slight chance of showers. Otherwise, mainly cloudy skies, breezy, low around 41. And tomorrow, rain likely throughout the day with a continued breeze. And an afternoon high around 50. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their Contact Us page, and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models, from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt.
Terrell Farley. Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Welcome back to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. It is March 31st, a Tuesday, and the last day of the month. It is also K-Dub Tuesday here on Bock the Blackshirt with former Husker Kenny Wilhite.
What's up, my brother?
Let's keep this conversation
going. This conversation going, huh?
Bock may gave up.
Bock didn't give up. He just understands.
I'm statistically eliminated.
Thank you.
Cannot consent for everybody's word.
Okay,
Bock can say, "Hey, Kenny, I give up." Is that what you want to say, Bock?
No.
It's not because I want to.
It's not because he wants to.
I cannot catch up.
Okay, Bock, I got a question for you. Statistically, can he catch me?
Yes.
I do not believe so.
Thank you, Bock.
Yes.
So my man Jeff,
who
on the text line?
They never said. ESPN told me there's no way I can win the ticket bracket.
The what?
It told me that I have zero chances of winning the ticket bracket.
That means
you're not gonna have.
That means our bracket.
You cannot win the ticket bracket. Also,
how come I'm talking about our bet.
I know we got a bet.
So
our bet is not over until they end up all the points.
Statistically, Bock, can he catch me? Yes or no?
I'll have to double check. I can do it as we're on air, but I believe the answer is no.
We're working right now, Bob. We don't have time.
See what I'm saying?
To check.
So anyway, good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, man.
I like that shirt.
Thank you very much.
I like that shirt. That white looks good on you.
Hey,
what size is that?
You want to race for it?
No, them days over with.
You want to race?
I knew you was gonna go there. I already told you those days are over with.
Funny video circle.
Man, Lord,
I'm gonna talk about it.
There's two funny. Well, there's one funny one and there's one interesting one that we can talk about after you go over the funny one.
All right, we had a race this weekend.
Who was we?
Not we.
Okay,
but
thank you.
Two former Huskers was racing. Rashawn Jackson versus Steve Taylor.
Yes.
Steve said he hasn't ran since 1997.
I can believe that.
And on the video, it looks like VJ wins.
Yes.
I can't give VJ props for that.
Okay, why you say that?
First of all, Steve hasn't ran in a long time.
He hasn't ran. If he hasn't ran in 1997,
Steve's not a runner.
He's not a runner.
He's a talker now when they get warmed up. But that's probably what happened. He got warmed up and
warmed up how?
Fluid wise.
Liquid courage.
Yeah, liquid courage.
Courage.
Steve had no business racing, man. But I like that Steve got out there and did it though.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. And
sometimes you got to know when to say no.
Listen to me. Listen. I'm the most competitive person in the world, but I know when to say no.
Yeah.
I know.
Because if you beat me in racquetball, I'm going to make up something and try to
we
play
ain't gonna
you
do
with
it.
something else.
Yeah, we can do that. But when it comes to lining up and running against another man, those days are long gone.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Even when you had a couple.
Yeah.
Right? And yeah, that video.
See, when you get to our age, it's better to have competition and stuff like ping pong.
Yes. Steve's really good at ping pong, by the way.
Pool.
He's really good at pool.
Probably racquetball.
Yeah. Smaller court.
For you.
Yeah.
But you just can't go out there and say, hey, I'm gonna play a game of 21 with this 20-year-old kid.
No.
You can't do it anymore.
And it was I think it was like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Wasn't that late? Was it that late?
You ever seen Boys in the Hood?
Yes.
And you seen the boy running, Ricky?
I knew. It's not funny, but it's not funny.
It's a movie.
It's not funny, but yes.
It's a movie.
When he yelled out, Ricky!
Bah, bah, bah.
It's not funny, but
that's what Steve looked like when he was running. Looked like he got shot 3 times with a sawed-off pump.
Man,
it's funny because I like the competition of our Husker brothers, but yeah, I'm not running.
No,
anymore.
I'm not. You did it.
I did it, but I learned my lesson.
Okay, then. So are you gonna do it again?
I learned my lesson, but I had to redeem myself. I had to go out there. I didn't. The part about me though is that I pulled my hamstring.
Yes.
Running the 40. But I still had to go out there and run that 400. I wasn't even well enough. I wasn't healed.
You weren't healed enough to do
it. When I ran that 400, I wasn't healed, but I still ran it.
Yes.
I got tight at the end, but yeah, I'm not doing it anymore.
Did you race Rashawn too?
Rashawn's not he's not on my group, my level.
Yeah,
they did didn't y'all do a 400 for time?
We did time.
That's right.
Sharon can't beat me in short distance anyway.
Okay. But y'all did a 400 for time, right?
Yeah. I beat his time by like 10 seconds.
By the way, if Rashawn's not in the room, he would probably argue.
Oh, that would be a knockdown drag.
They've had races out in front of the window.
We can go outside. That's what he'll say. We go outside right here now.
Yeah.
See?
We was going to race one time, and I think he felt, the Bock know that. I think he felt what I was going to give him, and he didn't want to go through with it. And by that time, I was in shape. But, yeah.
There's something about somebody's shoes, we started to find some excuses.
Yeah, he was trying to definitely race
those days. I got sent that video. I'm like, what were you thinking? Those days are over with for me. No, did you see the video of a certain team in spring practice, or they gave it's basically like, you throw the football up when you were young, and everybody get the tackle, kill a man with the ball. We call it kill a man with the ball.
Tackle a man with the ball.
Yeah. So, did you see the video today?
What video?
Well, there's a video circulating of a certain team that's in spring ball right now, and they basically hand the ball to one guy. He had to run against three guys with no blockers.
Wow.
Yeah. One shot at his knees, the other one hit him low, and the other one hit him high.
Yeah.
That's an injury. That's an injury waiting to happen.
Yeah.
You ain't see that?
No, I haven't.
Man, I'm gonna pull that up so you can see that.
It is circulating. I've seen.
You seen that?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. And everybody's just the same reaction. Like, this is not helping.
This is no.
Here's Eric. Eric already with three Texas, and we just now getting started with the show.
But man,
Kenny Wilhite the champ. First one.
Bock,
11-10.
Bock, while Farley and I was communicating, what did you come up with?
I did. I went and found our brackets there. Kenny currently has 890 points. I have 850, and Trill has 840. Kenny, you still have the opportunity with Arizona to win 2 games. Could still add points to it. You also could get more points with UConn advancing the championship game. You called Arizona UConn.
I picked Arizona UConn.
The only way that that myself or Terrell has any chance to get any points is with Arizona winning. Therefore, either way, if Arizona loses, none of us get the Arizona points. If Arizona wins, we all get it. So statistically, we cannot catch up. We cannot catch up. We are limited. We have the E next to our name, and Kenny is the champ.
Yeah, you get.
So there's no reason to stutter.
Yeah,
there's no reason to stutter.
Yeah.
He just did it while you and I talked about our former Husker brothers. So can you concede?
Why did you do that?
I'm just telling because I want you. I don't want you to hold out.
Now I don't even want to do the show the rest
Yes,
of the
you do.
I don't want to sit by this guy.
Can you concede now?
No,
yes or no?
No,
you can't.
Not to the end of the tournament.
He's already told you.
Not to the end of the tournament.
He's already told you. You can't concede.
Nope. Sure not.
Bock, I appreciate you, brother. Bock's a good dude, man.
Although I was not happy, Kenny, when the Duke thing happened, because if I picked Duke to go to the Final Four. You've also had UConn. If Duke wouldn't have blown that lead, given up that miracle shot, I would be winning, I believe.
Yes. And
here's the thing what happened. So here's why I am so mad about the Duke Connecticut game.
Why?
The end of the game. You cannot let a coach walk up to a ref and damn near headbutt him and walk off. And nothing happened.
Well, he was smiling when he was smiling when he did it, but
it was not a headbutt. It was a
head rub.
Forehead touch.
It was just like this.
But anyway, that's instant. Hey, what they call it? But Kenny, what are you teaching? What are you teaching? What are you teaching?
You're not teaching anything. I think that Hurley is a coach that wears his emotions on his sleeve.
Man, we never in my 50 years of being born, of being able to use these little eyes right here, have I seen anything like that in the college level.
I mean, he didn't headbutt him.
He rubbed his head.
Yeah, that's a different.
It's like a challenge,
it's
though,
like
isn't it?
Yeah, it's different.
Come on now, Kenny. You know better than that. Tech, game over.
If Fred Hoiberg did that, that's a tech. There's no doubt.
Anybody else does that? But
the game's over.
Anybody else?
It was 0 on the clock.
I think there was 0.4 or whatever it was on the clock still. Because Duke still came down the bottom.
Anybody else does that, Kenny? They're fine.
Well, they should.
I don't know if they get fined. At least get a technical.
Yeah. You can't do that right at that moment.
Eric said, "Why are you getting angry, Father?" I'm getting angry, Eric, because you done texted in 5 times and this show has just started.
Hey, we
This
encourage
is why
that,
I'm
don't we?
getting-
We encourage that though.
Yeah, we like
We
interaction.
like feedback from the listeners.
Not from Eric.
Why not?
Not from Eric.
Why not?
Eric, I bet. Look at him. I'm bored. Yeah, go eat lunch, Eric. It's lunchtime. Go eat lunch. Something.
At Tipsy Tina's, like us, we had some delicious Tipsy
He
Tinas
said he's
in the
bored.
Well,
back. He's not just poking trails.
he's
He's
poking you.
Is he bored 12 hours of the day?
He's poking you.
Because he starts off at 6 o'clock in the morning.
He's
and
poking
he probably ends at 5 o'clock in the
No,
afternoon.
he's a what can I call it? He's a listener that enjoys the show, and he
They
enjoys.
said, have you seen The Lion King? That's how the kings of the jungle hug.
Eric said that.
Come on. No, this is Golf Jake.
Disc Golf Jake. No, he's a great fan, man.
Hey, Songbird says Eric needs a job. Eric has a job.
He has a job,
Eric is at work.
and he's listening.
He's one of those guys that hide in the porta potty or whatever. He's one of those guys that hide at work.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's.
I was one of those guys before.
Well, don't say he is because you don't know him.
Yeah, I kind of, yeah. It's Eric. He's hiding.
Are you conceding yet? Can I get a handshake?
No.
Why not?
Not till you get your hot wings, buddy. That's what I concede.
So
it's like me playing Call of Duty, and it's 5 people left. And guess what? The other 4 are on the same team. I'm gonna try, Kenny.
You can't try.
I'm gonna try and fight my way out of it.
You can't try.
I'm gonna
There's
try
nothing you
and
can
fight
do.
my way
There's nothing
out of this.
you can do.
Hey,
You put up a good fight.
Hey, I'm from the Husker. I'm old school Husker. We don't die.
We don't die. We multiply.
Yeah.
That's from a movie too.
Yeah.
What movie is that?
Baby Kid.
Okay, I'm just checking.
But you're like the Indiana Pacers. They're 17-58. They're statistically eliminated from the NBA playoffs. But the regular season isn't over, so
Thank you.
you have to wait till it's over, I suppose.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah. Bob, that comes from a guy with a financial advisor. Never listen to a guy. Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Bob, before we get started with the show.
We already started with the show.
Deep in the show.
Deep
we
in
talk
the show.
sports here, not just joke around,
Okay.
guys. All right. Can we be serious?
We
for
were
a
talking
minute?
sports.
I know.
We were talking NCAA basketball bracket.
Kid, get out of here. I'm gonna let you go early. Today, early. Kid, but Bob, I figured out a way for you to see Boston to play.
You did?
Yeah. I come up with some numbers, and you can fire your financial advisor.
I was like, you can be my financial advisor.
Yeah. I got a good way. I got a good way. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
So, Bob, these are the average basketball tickets right here of NBA. Let me get to it, Bob.
The average price?
The average prices.
Okay.
For every NBA team. Bob, Boston averages $114 a ticket. So you say 114, Bob. You got to add $600 to it, Bob, for a plane ticket.
Hold on, wait. So, Bach, if I would have known that, I got connections for you, Bach. You can drive to Oklahoma City.
Let me
you can drive to
finish this,
Minnesota.
Kid. Let me finish
and
it.
I would
you're
got them
stealing
tickets.
my tape.
But you just said
You
he
know,
add
but-
$600 to it.
Look, now see,
I'm trying to make it cheaper
see,
for him.
This is how I'm going to make it cheaper because
Okay.
this is where
All right.
my financial
Okay. Expertise comes in.
come
All
in
right.
hand.
Okay.
Bob,
Okay.
114 for the ticket.
$114 for the
flight.
ticket, $600 for the flight. That's
I must be
$700.
flying out of Omaha.
That's $800, Bob.
Okay.
Bob, you still got to get a room. That's going to be $150, $200.
You're talking to G right now.
You got to eat, Bob.
Yeah.
You got to find a way to the stadium or the
Uber.
arena. Bob, you're looking at $1,300. Now, Bob, I came up with something that'll make it even better. Bob, do you know you can drive to Indiana? Tickets $36. You rent a car for 1 or 2 days, Bob. That's $80.
No, he got his own car.
$40. No, we're not gonna let him drive his car. He's on vacation. He needs luxury. He needs something real smooth.
Well, rent a car is more than $80 a day now, bro.
No, you go to the right ones. It's $60 a day.
Would you go rent a ride?
No, budget somewhere.
Okay.
Budget Hertz. You know, get you a small compact car. Bob, now you get the rental car for 3 days. So we'll go 60, 120, 180, 180 plus 40 for the game, Bob. 180,
That's 220.
40. That's 220. Bob,
Got to pay for gas.
You got to pay for gas.
Gas high as a kite right now, too.
Kenny, if you're going to let me take my point now, look, now you're becoming a Vashawn now. Okay? All right, Bob. So, look, Bob, how far is Utah, Bob?
What?
That's a little further away.
A little farther away?
Yeah.
$22 tickets.
Cheap tickets, though.
You want to go to Memphis? I doubt you want to go to Memphis, Bob. We'll scratch that off. The Memphis.
why he don't want to go to Memphis?
I might want to go to Memphis more than
Memphis
Utah.
is dangerous. Memphis is dangerous.
Yes, they're on first 48.
Yep. We don't need Bach in no situation where he has to run because he's not athletic enough to run fast enough to get away from those Memphis guys.
Okay.
So, Bach. Okay, Bach, this is another one. Denver,
yeah, that's
$45 when they play Boston. They probably jacked the price up, Bob.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, sure.
But I'm just trying to
That's
find
pretty good for a playoff. That sounds like my best bet so far. That's a playoff.
That's a regular season game.
Kenny want to send you to Oklahoma Thunder where they $52, Bob. Then I'll probably ask you to stop on the way back.
Stop where?
Somewhere.
In Denver?
Yeah.
Or Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Okay.
Where's Minnesota? Oh, Timberwolves. They're $73. Okay. So here's the average price of tickets per NBA team. Knicks, the highest, $213. Lakers, $146. Golden State, $127. Boston, $114. Chicago, $78. Minnesota, $73.
Big jump.
Toronto, $65. Dallas is $64. Miami, $63. $58 for Orlando Magic tickets, $55 for the Nets, $52 for the
Nets?
OKC, yeah. $55 per ticket.
Who want to? Okay, go ahead.
Tough sell right now. They're 18 and 57.
Yeah, they should be giving them away.
Well, that's what Memphis and Utah and the Pelicans are doing. They're giving them away.
Most of these teams are eliminated.
Four teams under $25.
What four is that?
Charlotte, New Orleans, Utah, and Memphis. The four cheapest prices.
So, Bach, you can get in the car. You can drive to Minneapolis, or you can drive to Oklahoma City.
Ride the train. Ride the train to Denver. You don't even have to pay gas money, Bach. Ride the train. Bam. There you go.
True.
Yeah. Would you listen to me or would you listen to Kid?
But you the one said fly to Utah.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. But he could take the plane. He could take the train to Denver.
True.
Don't have to lift his hands. Get him a little cot that we can go to sleep in.
True.
That's going to take 8-9 hours. That's all right, Bob. This is what's that guy? What's that guy that rides the motorcycle? With the chains on it.
What?
He's
talking about the movie?
Are you talking about the guy with the fire head?
Yeah.
That's Nicolas Cage, isn't it?
Yeah. What movie is that? That's Kenny on the highway. Kenny drives on. Where did you go this weekend, Kenny?
I didn't. Did I go anywhere? No, it was last weekend. I left Saturday night.
Yeah, you drove to Minnesota. Yeah. No, nowhere this weekend.
Nope.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
That's you. That's Kenny. Kenny's the Ghost Rider. Hey, bro, what you doing? Oh, man, I'm just headed out of town, man. I'm halfway. Look, I see this guy. I talked to this guy one time, Bob. It probably was 8 o'clock in the morning. By 12 o'clock, I seen him in Colorado. I don't know if he left in the middle of the night or what.
No, I was leaving Colorado. I was in Kansas City.
Yeah.
At 8 in the morning.
But then you ended up at the tailgate with us in Colorado. Didn't you?
I had a game. Remember I coached that game?
Yeah.
My game was Friday night.
Yeah.
And then I left.
Yeah, because you was in North Dakota.
I was in South Dakota.
South Dakota,
yep.
yeah.
And we drove through the night.
But your secret is, Kenny, you said before, you don't sleep more than a few hours a night, right?
I don't.
Yeah. So that's
unlike you.
That you can take advantage of a lot.
You get 5 hours, 6 hours of sleep a day.
Yeah, I don't get that much.
You do sleep in one day.
That's today. Today's my sleep in day.
What time?
9.
Okay. I got to bed.
But I ain't go to bed till about 2:30.
Yeah, I didn't go to bed about 12 last night.
See, that's you.
I stayed up a little late. Played Call of Duty. Didn't go right. When late.
Oh wait, it did what?
Didn't go right.
It didn't go right.
Trying to end on a good note.
Yeah.
Call of Duty didn't go right for you last night.
It hasn't been going right.
Oh, it hasn't been.
Nah.
You in a slump?
Nah. A killing slump, but not a winning slump.
I thought you had to kill to win.
Yeah, but I seem like my teammates been doing most of the
They
killing.
You've been on some good teams.
So you're on some good teams.
I won a game with 1 kill. So, like,
They got your back.
Yeah,
It's
they
called
got my
teammates
back.
for a reason. They got your back.
but they give it to you, though.
They give
for
it to you.
They're not happy with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, they're not happy. All right, y'all, let's go to break. And when we come back, we'll talk to Kenny Wilhite about the spring game. Yay or nay for him? 93.7 The Ticket, Bock the Blackshirt, K-Dub Tuesday in effect.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here, summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Spring storms happen, but LES line workers are ready. While they're out in the weather, you can stay inside and still lend a hand by reporting your outage at les.com/report.
If you're tired of the dieting circuit paradox but still want to look, feel, and perform better, you need to get to Nutrition Authority and ask about our nutrition coaching featuring LifeBase. LifeBase takes the complex world of nutrition and makes it simple with real results that last. Stop in to learn more or check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Timco Building Company in Lincoln honors our fighting men and women of the military and all of the veterans who have gone before. We salute you and thank you for your sacrifice. We understand freedom comes with a price. Thank you for serving our country and defending our freedoms. Our prayers go with you and your families. Stay safe, stay strong, and may God bless America. This military tribute from Timco Building Company in Lincoln. Call 402-499-3873.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
There are so many realtors in Lincoln and Omaha, but don't get overwhelmed by all the no-names, plus all the different companies. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate is your go-to option, whether buying or selling residential, luxury, leasing, investment properties, or commercial property, small or large. Ben's team offers decades of experience, unbeatable customer service, and promises to fully protect your interests throughout the entire transaction. Call 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate.
Sandhills Global is growing right here in Lincoln. With our expanding campus and continued growth, we're hiring across a wide range of careers, from interns to experienced professionals. Join the team at Sandhills Global and build your career with competitive pay, great benefits, and real opportunities to grow. Visit sandhills.jobs to view openings and apply today. That's sandhills.jobs.
You're listening to Bock and the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
It is K-Dub Tuesday with former Husker Kenny Wilhite on the ones and no, that's Bock on the ones and twos, but Kenny on the threes and fours.
Hey, bro,
I got a question.
I like being on the threes and fours.
I got a question for you guys.
All right.
Big article came out, I guess last night or a little bit, let's say probably the last 12 hours. It's talking about jet usage.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I'm trying to find it. Okay, here it goes. It says, these are the colleges football teams that spent the most on private jets traveling during the 25 season. Alabama, $1.2 million. They're number one. Nebraska, $1.1 million. Michigan, $1 million. Texas A&M, $900,000. Texas, $817,000. Illinois, $637,000. Kentucky, $600,000. Minnesota, $600,000. Iowa, $300,000. Rutgers, $269,000. Where are we going?
So, my question is, it's vague because it says, well, college football teams that spent the most on private jet travel during the 2025 season. So, in some of the coaches' contracts, it may have usage of the private jet, right? That's in their contract. Is that part of the money? You know what I mean? Is that part of it? And then you say usage, is that recruiting? Does that involve recruiting?
I was going to ask you, is there a lot of private jet use in recruiting?
There is.
At University of Nebraska?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what most of it is?
Or
you would think?
Well, you can only fit so many on the private jet. So some of the coaches will take flights to where they're going, and then if the head coach will meet them there, and then they may jump on the jet and go to another place so they can have so many coaches to home visit a kid.
Why are we so up there?
But that's what I'm saying.
Look at Iowa, 300,000.
Again, Iowa may say that they don't need it to do all those other things. They may just use it for Kirk to go home visit kids. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So unless you see the breakdown of the usage, that number can be skewed, right? So again, when I was there, the head coach would take 3 coaches with him, and the coaches may have an area in Texas or Florida. let's say 3 coaches in Florida. The head coach and those 3 coaches get on the private jet and go to Florida. Then they would disperse. The head coach would go to meet another coach in Georgia. Then those coaches would disperse. You know what I'm saying? So until you see the total breakdown of the usage, that number can be skewed. Like you said, what is Iowa's 300?
300,000.
300,000. So it may just be Coach Ferentz going to home visit kids.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now it says that Brett Villema, he will use his what are they playing in Indianapolis?
In Illinois, Champaign.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he would go, but I don't think he'll use a jet to go to Indy from.
No,
that's probably drivable right there.
Yeah. And so again, some coaches' families use the jet to get to games too. You just again, it's how it's broken down.
Now, Nebraska does usually end up being one of the most higher spenders in recruiting. I've noticed over the years when these things come out because of geography, right?
Yes.
And those teams in the South, you're not traveling as much.
There you go.
So that could be a big thing. Now, as that compares that to Iowa or Kansas State or something, it's just Nebraska might be more invested, in some of these than these teams geographically. So, I think that's a big part of it too. So if you're not taking I mean, a lot of coaches would fly commercial, right? If you're not taking the jet.
So again, when I first got here, I know Nebraska was trying to do it the cheap way. And kudos to Jeff Gemrog, who tried to get the administration to give them more money for recruiting. If you want to recruit nationally, it's going to cost you, right? So Gemrog worked towards getting more money for that reason and more. And then I know when Coach Riley's crew came, the private jet picked up a little bit, and then when Frost came, of course, it picked up a little bit. But it just depends on what you want to get done. Because let's say you want to hit 4 kids in one day. They may be spread out. You know what I mean? So it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. But usually it was only 8 assistants then. The 8 assistants would fly commercial. The head coach would meet them where he thought he needed to be, and they'd be on the private jet. Then he would go to the next destination. So I know the usage has ramped up more as far as the private jet, because you can see the pictures they put out there. Some of the coaches put out there. So if you want to recruit nationally and you want to try to get the top kids to come to your university, is going to take that, if not more, if you want to recruit nationally. So again, some of those schools that are on there that has a lower number, they're not trying to do all that. They're just trying to stay locally, or they're just using it for one main purpose. So again, until you see the whole breakdown of it, like I said, it could be a coach's family using the private jet, and it could be in his contract where they go to a game instead of flying on the team's plane. So yeah, you just have to see the whole breakdown of it.
Now I gotta ask too. Does and obviously from your time when you were there, does the athletic director use the private jet quite a bit, or is it like when you're giving the coach a certain amount of hours per year, what's it doing the other time?
Yes, the athletic director will use it.
He has to go to the games, and if he can't take the flight with the team, then he'll
sometimes he's on he's on the team plane, but there may be another, like say Nebraska has he's at a game that's here, and then we travel on Friday. He can't get on our plane, so he'll take the private jet.
The volleyball game Friday night, football.
So
Saturday.
that's the way he would use it. But most of the time, usually the AD is on the flight with us. I remember one flight home, but AD and somebody almost got into it on the plane. I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah. So no, it just depends on what the AD wants to do in his schedule.
All right. Spring game. Did you watch any of it on TV?
I watched some of it. Again, it's a spring game. I don't know. I know unless it's ones against ones, you don't get a real consensus of what you're going to see in the fall. I know the Rule kid had a long run, but you have to see, was it against the 1 defense, was it against the 2 defense, was it against the 3 defense, or was it against the 4 defense? So you don't know, but I mean, the kid looks like he can run the football. The telltale thing is next fall.
Yeah.
Next fall. I mean, it's the spring game. The disappointing thing was you look at that stadium, and the south and the north end zones was empty.
Yeah.
You know
Only
what I mean?
27,000 people.
If that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a number that they're throwing out there at you. But there's some good things, there's some bad things. Again, on that run, there was nobody. The hole me and you could run through that hole. So, I mean, was it a breakdown in the defense? Was it a well executed offensive play? Was it against the ones? Was it against the fours? So, yeah, I mean, and then there's the big talk about the running back room again. And again, you won't know that until the fall. So,
or the fourth game of the season, because I don't count the first three games. You know, Ohio,
North
Bowling
Dakota,
Green, North Green. You know, those
you don't count them unless you lose.
Yeah. What he said. You can lose those too now.
If you lose them, we're definitely counting.
Definitely counting.
Yeah.
Well, you those are teams you're supposed to beat. I mean, it's not saying that
there's no guarantee.
I mean, for me, if you look at it, if I was on the team, I say, okay, we got these first three games. By the time we hit week 4, we should be running on all 4 cylinders.
You should be clicking on all cylinders.
You should be clicking. You should be ready to roll. This is just a tune-up game.
Yes.
So, you know, the biggest thing about this Nebraska team will tell what they do in the summer.
It's not. It's really not the summer.
Well, with
it
summer
starts,
work, it starts.
Starts now.
Yeah. Well, it starts when they. For me, after spring, you got that little period of time after spring ball. Then you probably got to like May. You go home for a little bit in May. Probably about the middle of May, everybody should be back in town, and y'all should be trying to, you know, do the basics. Basic pass drops, basic passing skills, like the one-on-one. I mean, like the summer ball we used to have up here, like
7-on-7
passing league. Yeah,
7-on-7.
Yeah. So, but
I mean, that was player led.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have that right now. I don't know. We don't know. But again, like you said, spring ball's over. It ended last Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Take a week to recover, and then you're back at it. Conditioning, lifting, because you don't want to lose what you gain, and then at some point they're going to get another break right after the school year is over, and then come back, and then that's summer conditioning. How that goes, we don't know, but you'll know when the first game hits what they've done.
The revamped offensive line. Did you see it on the TV? Does it look bigger?
It's bigger.
I say in person when I seen them. They were some big guys.
Big guys.
I think Coach G. Wade is doing a great job. I think he knows he still has a way to go. But when you look at just those 5 guys, I think it's a bigger change from last year and a better opportunity for whoever's going to be that number 1 running back.
Yeah, they're a bigger group of guys, but one thing I didn't see was them really coming off the ball and changing the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
You know, if we're going to run the ball.
Could have been the weather. It was cold out there.
Man.
It was cold. I left at halftime.
Yeah, but didn't you play in cold games? Didn't we play in cold games?
I think I played in 1 or 2 cold games.
You got to come off the ball.
Yeah.
Come off the ball. Change the line of scrimmage. Either side of the ball has to change the line of scrimmage. I didn't see that much, them coming off the ball, pancaking people. So, again, it's new. There's new guys. There's a new coach. And so hopefully, like you said, they'll be hitting on all cylinders to come fall camp.
All right, let's go to break. And when we come back, Kenny, I want to talk to you about the quarterback situation. Do you think the quarterback situation is already over with, or should there be a little bit more competition? 93.7 The Ticket. Bock the Blackshirt. K-Dub Tuesday.
If you're tired of the dieting circuit paradox but still want to look, feel, and perform better, you need to get to Nutrition Authority and ask about our nutrition coaching featuring LifeBase. LifeBase takes a complex world of nutrition and makes it simple with real results that last. Stop in to learn more or check us out on mynutritionauthority.com.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Dana Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
There are so many realtors in Lincoln and Omaha, but don't get overwhelmed by all of the no-names, plus all the different companies. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate is your go-to option, whether buying or selling residential, luxury, leasing, investment properties, or commercial property, small or large. Ben's team offers decades of experience, unbeatable customer service, and promises to fully protect your interests throughout the entire transaction. Call 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate. At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their Contact Us page, and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see probably sunny skies, and it will be windy. In the afternoon, high around 65. Tonight, a slight chance of showers, otherwise mainly cloudy skies, breezy, low around 41. And tomorrow, rain likely throughout the day with a continued breeze, and an afternoon high around 50. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You're listening to Bock and the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. We are powered
by
Bauer
Infrastructure
Bauer
Underground
Correct.
Excavating.
Shout out to the Bauer crew working hard throughout the Lincoln and Omaha areas. All right, Kenny, quarterback play, man. Did you see anything that really caught your eye? Do you still think it's a quarterback race, or is it just a one-man show?
I don't think it's a one-man show. I think the race or the competition should go into the fall, at least 2 weeks into fall camp. Neither one of them showed me something that would put them on top of one of the other. I know you can get both of them can run. That's been told, that's been shown. But can they consistently complete passes? And the thing, like we talked about off air, is there was not anything thrown deep in the spring game. I know you're probably trying to be vanilla, but there are certain routes you can run that's the universal deep route, not just a fade route. You can run a post, you can run a corner, and I didn't see that. So that's still a question mark for me.
Running back, did you see enough from the running backs to make you think that there's still competition? I know Jamal Rule had a good run, but, like we said, first, second, third team defense, we don't know exactly that part, but did you see anything as a group of running backs that really caught your eye?
No. Again, the Rule kid, he had a good run, but again, you don't know if that's against the fours or the one defense. And again, if it was against the number one defense, that's a concern for because it was a hole big enough that, that a bus could run through it. He wasn't touched until downfield. So it's going to be, again, that's a competition that needs to carry over into the fall, and may the best man in the fall win it. But the thing is, you may have three guys that can help you win football games.
All right. Receivers. Quinn Clark. Clark. Yep, great catch at the end of, at one catch, dropped another one. Ja'Cory Barney still got the same blazing stuff he always does. We didn't get to see Nazir Hunter pull his hamstring. Quasi Gilmore, no catch during that part. A couple of young guys had a catch. Still waiting on Barner to get healthy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the running back, the receiver room is probably the best one on this team when we talk about categories of line, receivers, running backs, quarterbacks. I think the receivers are probably the most talented group on this team.
Yeah, I just think, again, like I just said, I think we need somebody that can take the top off the defense. We got to have somebody that can run by somebody to loosen up the defense every now and then. So I didn't see it. Will we see it? I don't know. Again, like we talked about off air, it's going to be an important time for them to work on continuity. Again, there's a couple of new receivers. There's a new quarterback. So for them to come together, work on routes, timing, all that in the offseason, in summer, 7-on-7, and then fall camp, so they can be clicking on all cylinders come game one. So we'll see.
Bob?
It's interesting. Do you think they, especially now, and I think a lot of part of the problem, I suppose, with the spring game was what are we looking at? Because it's tough to tell an offensive line that's going through so much change, a defensive line that underperformed and has gone through a bunch of change with the defensive line, right? So there's a lot of that, and that's what I'm interested in is like through this spring, and then once you get back to summer, how much are you working on select plays that have been working that are like, you want to get good at what you're good at, right? As opposed to trying to be kind of well-rounded, because, there have been teams that, like, if you can't run up the middle for Nebraska and you don't have a deep threat, then you're pretty limited. Like you're saying, there's portions of every team. Every team's going to have holes, things that could open up the field a little bit more. But I'm just so intrigued by the fact that they're not going to know. And as we talked about earlier, until you get to the Big Ten play, it's going to be tough to kind of tell what you're looking at compared to where you need to be.
Yeah. And again, like you said, there's a lot of new pieces to this team. Coaches, players, scheme. What are we going to develop an identity on offense? What kind of offense do we want to be? We already know what defense we want to try to run. So it's going to take time. It's going to take this summer, fall camp, to figure out what we want to do, how we're going to do it, and then, like you just said, Bob, we have to have something we can hang our hat on the offensive side of the ball, on the defensive side of the ball, where we just line up and execute a play. And then that's what you want to do. You want to have bread and butter things that you're really good at. Then you want to have other things that you can work on to become good at. But if you don't have anything you can hang your hat on either side of the ball, just line up and play and mano a mano, and hopefully you can win a rep against a guy in front of you. Then you're in trouble. You're going to be also grasping at straws throughout the season.
I want to ask you too, because at least there's a lot of different ways to look at the 27,000 folks that went to the spring game. All different. Well, there's the basketball crowd, and it was early, and it's early in the spring. People didn't know price of ticket. I mean, you can throw all this different stuff in there. But I think if they won 9 or 10 games, that stadium would have been full. So I guess that's my question in totality. Does it concern you, from kind of the angle that we've been talking about, where at some point in time you're going to age out of the people that lived through the glory years, and then you're going to kind of rely on your base to be folks that have not? And so does it concern you to see that number? Do you think a lot of that had to do with the fact that they just didn't do one last year? Or do you think it should be a concern? Because some people want to brush it off. I said it at least hit my pride a little bit as a Husker fan.
Oh, it hit mine too when I saw the picture circulating. I was like, whoa. No, it's a concern. Again, some, like you said, there's an older crowd and that are fed up with seeing what they've been seeing and coming to games on a regular basis and not getting good results. So yeah, that's a major concern, not only for the fans, but for the university itself. You're known for your sellout streak. You're known for having great fans. Just look at basketball. Look at how many people travel down there for basketball. Again, you had basketball, but there's still people that didn't go down to basketball that came to the spring game, but decided not to. Then, like Farley said, he was a little cold, so weather could have kept some people in. But just to see both end zones empty, that's a major concern.
Sound like two old women.
Who?
Y'all do.
Why?
It's not a problem.
Why not?
I don't think it's a problem because it's March. It's early in the year. Basketball, traveling still, 27,000. Better than some kids. Some probably going to have 200.
You okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with the 27.
Okay.
I'm okay. Yeah, I mean, football is changing. I mean, you got to earn the respect back of the fans to get them back.
That's what we're saying. That's basically what we're saying.
And I think I wouldn't call it boycotting. I call it wait and see.
Wait and see mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wait till the summertime comes, and then we'll get ready to hop on the band. 93.7 The Ticket, Bock the Blackshirt, K-Dub Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
Pre-order your Hog Wild slow smoked Easter ham today. Hog Wild selects the highest quality whole ham and slow smokes them until they're tender and delicious. Our 100% boneless ham is approximately 4 pounds and $50. Pre-order online at GoHogWild.com. Quantities are limited. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is growing right here in Lincoln. With our expanding campus and continued growth, we're hiring across a wide range of careers, from interns to experienced professionals. Join the team at Sandhills Global and build your career with competitive pay, great benefits, and real opportunities to grow. Visit sandhills.jobs to view openings and apply today. That's sandhills.jobs.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
The wait is over. It's Truck Month at Anderson Ford, which means big selection and even bigger savings on Ford F-150s. Like lease a 2025 Ford F-150 for only $195 per month. The truck that's built to work hard and play hard. Another reason you'll experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1008409. Previous service letter. $195 per month for 36 months, 7,500 miles per year, 8,500 with tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 3/31/26.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Spring storms happen, but LES line workers are ready. While they're out in the weather, you can stay inside and still lend a hand by reporting your outage at les.com/report.
Planet Fitness has everything you need to power your progress, so you can give everything you've got, all for just 1 cent down. Whether you want to get the most out of our best-in-class equipment or go all in with free fitness training, our trainers are ready to help you get stronger than ever before. Take your workout to the next level at Planet Fitness. Join the club today for 1 cent down, $15 a month. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, April 10th. You ready? Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See Club for details.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
If you're tired of the dieting circuit paradox but still want to look, feel, and perform better, you need to get to Nutrition Authority and ask about our nutrition coaching featuring LifeBase. LifeBase takes a complex world of nutrition and makes it simple with real results that last. Stop in to learn more or check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
You're listening to Bock and the Blackshirt.
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Welcome back to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. We are on Monday through Friday from 1 to 3. All right, y'all, it's Tuesday. K-Dub Tuesday is in effect. All right, y'all, I got a duo. When I talk about duos, this is a basketball duo. You can only pick one.
Okay.
One duo. It's 4 teams. One duo.
Okay.
And tell me, why would they beat the others? First duo, Kevin Durant, SGA. No, Kevin Durant. And Sean. Yeah.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, number 2, Kevin Garnett and Anthony Edwards. Number 3, Tim Duncan and Wemby. Number 4, Dirk and Luka.
Ooh. It's ooh. Bach, you want to touch it first or you want me to go? Go ahead,
A lot
Bach.
of talent there, a lot of
Yes.
championships over the years there. For championship reasons, I might have to eliminate KG and Ant. Though KG did win it in Boston, didn't win it in Minnesota, and I think the deal here is we're pairing up, greats together from their organizations. Certainly would be formidable as any of these would be. KD and SGA both have MVPs. Both have championships. Again, you're going through the OKC route. KD not with OKC, but still, you could factor that in. Wemby's just started his career, so it's hard to hold anything against him there. While Duncan got the most out of his career, I think most out of his physical gifts, maybe than anybody in NBA history.
Fundamental.
And then you've got Dirk and Luka as there as well. Dirk's got the championship. Luka might ball hog a little bit too much for me to take that one. I would say, so in that case, I'd probably go with KD and SGA. KD is a cheat code as far as getting, trying to stop him. He can always get a shot over you, and SGA can get to the line at will. So I think that's where I would lean.
You?
I don't know if there are any wrong answers here.
There's not a wrong answer. For me, oh boy, this is a hard one.
You stomped me with this one, but I'm gonna wait on you, and then study long, you study wrong.
I probably could go with Dirk and Luka, just because big men, they can shoot threes, they can also take you down low. Both of them's great. I don't know how great of defense they play, but at the same time, you got great offensive threats on both sides with either one of these guys. Either one can shoot a long distance. Either one can back you down and take you up under the goal. Mid-shot jumpers, both up. But on the defensive side, that's where I kind of struggle with these two. So I'll probably have to go with Ant and Kevin Garnett.
You would go with Ant and Kevin Garnett?
Yeah.
Really?
He's a big Ant fan. Keep that in mind.
Listen, I love that kid. I love him to death. Athletically, I don't think there's anything he can't do. The struggle with me, like you said, with Dirk and Luka would be defense.
Yeah.
Offense, instant offense is SGA and KD.
Yeah.
Right? Duncan and Wemby, they will struggle defensively also, meaning coming outside to guard somebody.
Yeah.
Right? They probably can recover because of their length. But I'm gonna go with it's gonna be interesting, but I'm gonna go with Luka and Dirk.
Yeah.
Because like you said, instant offense, both of them. They can go outside, they can back you down. They will struggle defensively, but I don't think Wemby and Duncan can hurt you from the outside, so they're gonna back off.
Yeah.
Now Wemby can shoot better than Duncan from the outside, but I'm gonna make Wemby be a consistent outside shooter. That's why I'm saying that.
Especially checking somebody like Ant.
Yes, he can't. He ain't gonna be able to stay in front of him.
Yeah.
Duncan can't either.
Everybody's not Draymond Green.
They won't be able to stand in front of KD either. Like Bach said, he's a cheat code. So it's a hard one to pick, but I just think Luka, the fundamentals he has in basketball, he may hog the ball, Bach, but
Dirk's not getting that ball.
If he doesn't pass the ball inside the Dirk, he's crazy. But now but them two against Kevin Durant and SGA would be a great matchup to see because that would be amazing to see. But yeah, I'm gonna stick to my gun to say Luka and Dirk.
Yeah, I was leaning that way, but then when the defensive part came, I was like, yeah, you know.
So you would take Garnett and Ant-Man over KD and SGA?
That would be a good one. Except Garnett is the weak part of scoring. But I think Ant can pick his slack up. But KD can play good defense, though.
Yeah.
KD's the kind of one that stands out here. 9-time all defensive first team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good defense.
Real good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. LeBron James. LeBron James is the oldest NBA player in history with a triple-double. 41 years old, 90 days, surprising his own mark by 11 days.
Who cares?
Oh, yeah. He's the newest one to beat his own record, huh?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Hey, man, you can't talk about the king like that. The guy's a Hall of Famer, man.
I never said he wasn't going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But who cares? He's playing for stats.
I do. I like LeBron.
I did see their, I think Austin Reeves just declined his extension there. So I think he's going to be a free agent. So that'll make it interesting for the Lakers, what they have this upcoming
AR-15 won out of there.
Yeah.
He won out of there. That should tell you something.
All right, Bock. Now, I got NFL for you, Bock.
Okay.
You ready for this one? Most losses in NFL history.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
No, sir.
Really?
No, sir.
And most losses in NFL history?
Yes.
Okay, Bock, you got it.
Not in one season.
Oh, I'm talking about in history. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you might be making fun of me. Is that the Cardinals?
Yep, 826.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, that's why you coming at him like that, man?
Well,
that's his team, ain't it?
Well, I'm not coming at him. It's just a fun fact.
That's not fun for me.
That's what I'm saying. So who's the next one?
Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
717. New York Giants, 676. Washington Commanders, 660. Chicago Bears, 652. Philadelphia Eagles, 645. Los Angeles Rams, which was St. Louis.
Nope,
Rams,
stop. They were always the Los Angeles Rams.
612. Green Bay, 611. Pittsburgh, 592. And New York Jets, 573.
Cowboys should be on their way. They've been in this slump.
I'll say a good thing the Cleveland Browns took that decade off.
I know.
They might have been on this list too.
Yeah.
Do you see, by the way, speaking of taking losses, Todd Monken, head coach of the Cleveland Browns, missed in the annual NFL coaches photo because he was getting a haircut for the annual NFL coaches photo.
You lying.
No, this is a true story.
And they hired him. Wow.
And it's the Browns of all people, right? It's just like who would you expect in the NFL if I just said that story? You'd say, yeah, I don't need to know anymore. That's probably the Browns coach. And it was.
Well, Todd Monken's a great guy, man. Great offensive coordinator. I loved him when he was at Georgia.
They win when he was at Georgia?
Yeah.
They did?
Oh, yeah. He was the offensive coordinator.
Both times, yeah.
Yeah. So, finally he got a head coaching job late in his career. I think he's almost, 60 years old, Bob?
Yeah, exactly 60. Yeah.
60. So, he missed it. So what?
He's supposed to be there. He knows he's supposed to be there. Get your haircut day before.
It's just funny because he was doing it specifically for the photo.
I know. Gee, boy. That's the Browns for you.
Yeah.
That's the Browns for you.
I mean, yeah, that's and then that's the guy that you're going to plan on, it's going to be, I don't know, to get ready for the games, obviously. Hopefully it doesn't show up late anywhere.
All
also,
right.
Shedeur Sanders switching his number.
To what?
From 12 to 2.
12 to 2.
12 to 2.
What's his name back this year? Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, it should be.
That's going to be funny to see how they do with that.
Yeah, they've definitely got plenty of choices there. Dylan Gabriel obviously still there as well.
That
organization is crazy.
A train wreck.
All right, Bob. This record right here is crazy to me. The fastest double-double ever. The record was in 1970. It was 8 minutes and 40 seconds by Jim Washington.
Who?
Jim Washington.
Who did he play for?
1970.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who he played for. I wasn't born.
Me either.
Yeah, you seen that double take, did you?
I saw.
Jumping Jimmy Washington. In 1970, played for the 76ers.
Now, the record was recently broke by Wemby. 8 minutes and 31 seconds.
Into the ball game.
Yeah.
He had a double-double.
Double-double.
He's special now. He is special.
Now, I was listening to a podcast yesterday where they had Karl Malone on, and they was asking him, how does it feel to be the second best power forward? And he was like, well, who's number one? And they said Tim Duncan. He broke it down so great that he had me convinced now that Tim Duncan he's a center.
Yeah.
A lot of people say he's a power forward.
Well, because they had David Robinson.
That's it. But he's still a center, though, to me.
Who, Tim Duncan?
Yeah.
Well, they listed him at power forward. He basically played center on the court for a while, too. Yeah.
But it was a good, if you get a chance to listen to that episode, man, listen to it. And Karl Malone breaks down fact for fact when you talk about power forwards in the NBA.
When David Robinson retired, Tim Duncan became a center. He was a center by default when David Robinson was there. But yeah, the big fundamental.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Again, one of my arguments against, at least for this era, and then maybe people would have disagreements. LeBron's legacy, and part of it is that he's extended his, obviously one of the best, longest careers, right? And that's to what Terrell was saying earlier. But my argument here is like everybody gets a title in this era. The last 5 years, it's just been somebody different. And of course, Karl Malone, one of the greats, one of the many greats that could not get a title in the Jordan era.
Mm-hmm. So do you consider LeBron a power forward?
LeBron's like a three, small forward.
Okay. What about Kevin Garnett?
He's a 4.
He's a 4?
Yeah.
Power forward?
Power forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of one more guy. Dirk.
Power forward.
Dirk a power forward?
Yeah.
It's help me out, Bob.
What team do you play for? Bam Adebayo.
Yes, there he is.
Was that who you were thinking of?
Yes.
I don't even watch him. It's been so long. He's probably a 3, ain't he? 3 or a 2?
No, he's a center.
He's a center.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I'm saying.
How tall is he?
He's 6'9", 260.
No, he's a power
depending
forward.
on the lineup,
He's a
could be a
power
power
forward.
forward.
But he's playing center for them.
Yeah, but he's a power forward.
Depends on the lineup.
Depends on the lineup.
Yeah, for a lot of these guys.
For a lot
Small
of
lineup.
Yeah, it depends on the lineup. So
Yeah.
so there you go. So when it comes to power forwards, true power forwards, to me, Barkley's got to be in the talk. Karl Malone's got to be in the talk. Tim Duncan's got to be in the talk because he was at that position in that era.
What was Sean Kemp?
Power forward. That's what I'm saying. Power
James
forward.
Worthy.
Because they had AC Green too. I think he was a 3.
Who, AC?
No,
James.
James.
Big game James.
Big game James. I think he was a 3. Now in college he was I think he was a power forward in college. But yeah.
Yeah, he's listed most often as a small forward.
Small forward.
But if he would have played in today's positionless basketball, certainly could have slid into some power forward lineups.
That was a good call. What you
All
know
right.
about James Worthy?
Oh, I used to watch the Lakers. That was Showtime. Because I was a Boston Celtics fan back when I grew up.
Kevin McHale.
No.
What was he?
What? Kevin McHale, power forward.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Yeah,
Who's their center?
Robert Pat, the Chief.
Okay.
Chief.
Okay.
I was a big Boston fan when I grew up.
Okay.
Larry Bird, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale.
So stop. Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, those are the guards. Larry Bird was the 3. McHale was the 4. And there you go. See?
Yeah.
Good job, T.
Yeah,
But how would you become a Boston fan you living down in Georgia?
Because the Hawks was nothing but slammers. So, sometimes you got to,
They had Big Tree Rollins.
Yeah, but Atlanta wasn't great. I mean.
Dominique.
Kenny, you didn't grow up on everything St. Louis.
What?
I mean, growing up at that time, I got to ask, did you guys was there pretty popular among friend groups to pick Lakers or Celtics?
I did not
I
was the 76er guy.
My favorite football team when I grew up was 49ers.
How?
Jerry Rice, Steve Young.
What about Joe Montana?
Steve Young was my favorite player.
Are you serious?
I thought the 49ers was better when Steve Young took over.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I was so. Steve Young was my guy.
I mean, I can't knock you for that. I saw him he was smaller than I thought he was. I saw him at a movie theater one time. I was like, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, so again, like you said, St. Louis, I was a Cardinals fan, football, Cardinals fan, baseball. When it came to basketball, at first I was a 76ers fan. I did not like Boston. I did not like the Lakers. And then when Mike hit that shot, that's when I became a Bulls fan because he went to Chicago.
And you because Mark McGuire was knocking home runs out.
No, he wasn't there then. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about way before.
Ozzie
Smith.
Yeah.
Vince Coleman was an outfielder. Willie McGee. Keith Hernandez. Yeah, we had a squad, bro.
Yeah, we weren't worried about y'all.
What?
Not the John Smokes, Ron Grant.
This was
Dale
before
Murphy.
them. This is
Dale
before
Murphy.
I remember your guys.
Yeah.
The Braves used to be bad now. You know they made a movie about them, right? Okay. That's what I thought.
It wasn't that Cleveland Brown movie with Wild Thing coming out there. Who was Wild Thing?
Cleveland Indians. Yeah.
Was that supposed to have been John Rocker right there when he came out for the Braves?
No, Rocker wasn't that crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, he was. But how many pennants does the Braves have?
We won it at night.
Bock, look that up. Braves and Cardinals.
We probably only got what? 2 World Series?
But you said it was up. They were on our level.
The Braves franchise has won 4 World Series championships: 1914, 1957, 1995, and 2021. What was the other team?
Cardinals.
Well, I know they got more.
Way more. And this was not the Mark McGuire era either.
I think they've got like 11. I think he had 11 world titles.
So who cares about him? He was the EPD guy.
They all were.
Not everybody was.
Bonds, McGuire,
Canseco. Y'all got caught, so y'all the only ones that we know of.
So the Cardinals were 26, 31, 1934, 1942, 44, 46, 1964, 67, 1982, 2006.
Hold on, stop.
Hold on, Bob.
82, 2006. Keep going, Bob.
And 2011.
Bob.
11 world titles.
11.
Bob, you just named 7 of them before 1980. This guy was even born.
There's
in
3
half
of them. 3 of them post 1980. Yeah.
3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
How many of y'all got post 1980?
We won one, just the closest y'all.
2, 95 and 2021.
We won one 2021. When was y'all last one? 2011?
Yeah.
Get out of here, kitty.
Boy, you a hater.
I can top both of you with the Red Sox because I've got 4.
The Red Sox, yeah. They falling off though.
Yeah, they got one of the best.
There's
one and 3
a Kansas City Royal fan? Do you like their baseball?
No, but I'll go to games.
Yeah.
No.
If he was a Cardinals fan, he couldn't be.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah.
Can't go across.
Too much of a rivalry there.
Can't go west.
No. That was your rivalry?
Yeah, that's a rivalry because they're in the same
state.
It's
in Missouri, yeah.
It's in the same state.
Okay.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
KC, it could be on the KCK side.
That's on the Missouri side. But they will be if they move that stadium.
Yeah.
They go to the football team's going to be on the.
Well, what is the Royal Stadium? Is it in the Missouri side?
Missouri side.
Okay. Yeah. 93.7 ticket. Bock the Blackshirt. K-Dub Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Breakers. This is Scott Miller from Midwest Bank. When I recently joined Midwest Bank, I was immediately impressed by our exceptional service. My first customer made the switch from a large corporate bank and didn't have to wait in line or call a 1-800 number. We treated him like family. He now visits the bank just to say hello. While other banks go corporate, we stay Nebraska. Visit us at midwest.bank or drop by a branch today. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Planet Fitness has everything you need to power your progress, so you can give everything you've got, all for just 1 cent down. Whether you want to get the most out of our best-in-class equipment or go all in with free fitness training, our trainers are ready to help you get stronger than ever before. Take your workout to the next level at Planet Fitness. Join the club today for 1 cent down, $15 a month. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, April 10th. You ready? Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
There are so many realtors in Lincoln and Omaha, but don't get overwhelmed by all the no-names, plus all the different companies. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate is your go-to option, whether buying or selling residential, luxury, leasing, investment properties, or commercial property, small or large. Ben's team offers decades of experience, unbeatable customer service, and promises to fully protect your interests throughout the entire transaction. Call 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
The wait is over. It's Truck Month at Anderson Ford, which means big selection and even bigger savings on Ford F-150s. Like lease a 2025 Ford F-150 for only $195 per month. The truck that's built to work hard and play hard. Another reason you'll experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1008409. Previous service letter. $195 per month for 36 months, 7,500 miles per year, 8,500 with tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 3/31/26.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. We'll see probably sunny skies and it will be windy. The afternoon high around 65. Tonight, a slight chance of showers. Otherwise, mainly cloudy skies, breezy, low around 41. And tomorrow, rain likely throughout the day with a continued breeze and an afternoon high around 50. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're tired of the dieting circuit paradox but still want to look, feel, and perform better, you need to get to Nutrition Authority and ask about our nutrition coaching featuring LifeBase. LifeBase takes a complex world of nutrition and makes it simple with real results that last. Stop in to learn more or check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Timco Building Company in Lincoln honors our fighting men and women of the military and all of the veterans who've gone before. We salute you and thank you for your sacrifice. We understand freedom comes with a price. Thank you for serving our country and defending our freedoms. Our prayers go with you and your families. Stay safe, stay strong, and may God bless America. This military tribute from Timco Building Company in Lincoln. Call 402-499-3873.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Good morning, Breakers. This is Scott Miller from Midwest Bank. When I recently joined Midwest Bank, I was immediately impressed by our exceptional service. My first customer made the switch from a large corporate bank and didn't have to wait in line or call a 1-800 number. We treated him like family. He now visits the bank just to say hello. While other banks go corporate, we stay Nebraska. Visit us at midwest.bank or drop by a branch today. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels and Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Glad you pointed that out, Keita. I'm glad you pointed
I got your back, bro.
Johnny Courtney. He said, so what's your point? Bob Gibson was the best pitcher of all time. Probably was, but when you talk about group of pitchers, Leonard Braves pitchers,
that staff.
4
yes.
Hall of Famers. Oh, and then I forgot Tim Hudson, who's from where?
Georgia.
Columbus, Georgia.
He's from your hometown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas from Columbus?
Yes. The Big Hurt.
The Big Hurt's from, bruh, stop. He's from Columbus, Georgia. Okay. I can't get none. I can't get none.
I think he's looking it up.
He's looking it up.
Nah, I just have to show you first.
Oh, yeah.
So then we had what? Tim Hudson, Steve Avery, John Smokes, Glavine, and then a rocker coming off the bench.
That was a great pitching staff, and you didn't win it with them.
We did win it with them.
I know. I'm just saying. Yeah.
I wish we would have won more though.
Who was your outfielder?
Who's the outfielder? Hold on. Otis Nixon.
Light skin.
David Justice.
There you go. David Justice. Who's he married to?
Holly Berry at the time.
Yep.
Was he really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah. So look.
Okay. Kudos, Columbus.
Yeah.
You guys had Fred McGriff on that team?
Yeah,
the crime dog.
The crime dog.
Yeah,
the crime dog.
Yeah. That was a great team.
That was a great team.
Great team. That's when baseball was. That's when I can go down to Fulton County Stadium and just buy a ticket for like $3.
You ain't doing that now.
Yeah, you ain't doing it now. You're gonna spend $300 now. And plus, it's way out in Cobb County now. It's not downtown.
It's not downtown anymore?
No, it's down in Cobb County. So you have to drive on 75 instead of 85.
85.
Yeah. Bach, what you got for today?
I wanted to ask you guys because I know you guys got your own JUCO stories, but I don't know if you saw Levante's JUCO story that he had on there with Will Compton and those guys. He said he had to the team for the conditioning workout ran 5 miles to a lake. Once you get to the lake, the coach gives a motivational speech and then makes his players wrestle one-on-one. The winners get to ride back to the facility. The losers have to walk back to the facility.
Nah, I ain't doing all that.
They didn't do that in JUCO for you?
I saw that on the way from the gym to here, and I'm like, there ain't no way. If I would have went to JUCO and coach said, I would have said, what?
It was just hard enough going to JUCO.
It was so hard.
It was just hard going and being just out there in the space of middle of nowhere. and just feeling lost sometimes, but yeah, we didn't have to go through all that.
No, we did have 3 days. We did have 3 days.
Oh, I think we had 2 days, so it wasn't that bad.
We did have 3 days, but I wouldn't have ran no 5 miles. Didn't have to wrestle, man, just to get a ride back to the facilities. Nah, that ain't happening, Bob. But yeah, the 3 days alone were hard enough.
Yeah, I mean, some people, to some, each his own.
To each his own, yeah.
But we didn't have to go through all that. We still made the playoffs. We made it to the second round of the JUCO playoffs, and we didn't expect it to make it that far, Bob. Coming from a 4-16 one year, and we came through what 8-4 the next year.
Yeah, because Indy was terrible when I played.
Yeah, we was terrible my first year.
Terrible.
And I think we won some just by defense. So we won a lot of games based off defense, but our offense wasn't our strong point on our team.
Defense wins championships.
But we still was able to. We beat Fort Scott. We beat Dodge. We beat what's the one in Wichita up there?
That's Butler. Hutch is north. Butler's just right outside of Wichita.
Yeah, we beat Butler. Beat the brakes. No, we beat Butler. Garden City beat us.
The brakes off y'all.
Coffeeville beat us once, and we came back and beat them in the playoffs. Yeah.
Now,
So-
Bob, that story, when I was listening to him, I'm like, man, oh man, I could just imagine what if I love my junior college head coach, love him to death. He was a great man. Now our meetings are Friday night meetings to go over the game plan, because me being an option quarterback, he wanted to make sure we were on the same page. But like if we traveled, we get to the hotel, we'd have a team meeting, and he and I are meeting in his room individually. And
any one of your coaches go to D1?
No, I think because back then the head coach was probably the only him and the defense and offensive coordinator. The rest of the coaches had full-time jobs, and he just came, when they came from work. But he was a great man, but he would have his little bottle on his little nightstand, and by the time I get to his room, it'd be almost done, and he'd finish it off, and the drink that he was drinking had a worm in it, and it just grossed me out. But
Yeah.
I was like,
we know what that was.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but no, Coach Cullen was a great man, and again, for him to get me out of St. Louis and get me to Dodge City, and he's the reason why I made it to Nebraska. But no, he was a tough, hard-nosed coach. He would lift with us. He would get down under that bench press. He would squat with us, and he would outlift some of our players. He definitely outlifted me, so because I ain't lifting no weights. But no, he was a great man. But if he'd have told me to run 5 miles and wrestle another kid just to get a ride back to campus, I probably would have told him take it somewhere, go somewhere.
Yeah, my coach, he's the special team coordinator at Purdue.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah, James Shebest.
I
He
remember
is now?
I remember Coach Shebest.
Yeah.
I remember him.
Shebest came to me in 1992 with some cowboy boots on and met me in my high school hallway. And we walked and talked. Him and another guy came and I believed every word he said. Sometimes they tell you don't believe what coaches say, but for some reason, Kenny, I believed him that day. And I went to Independence, and it turned out, just like he said it would. So, just to go through those times, those JUCO days are the best days you probably not going to remember, but remember some of them.
You're going to remember.
Yeah.
Because like it was, I'm
It
in
was hard.
I was in Southwest Kansas. Like there's nothing out there. Being a kid from St. Louis, again, like you said, he came to the high school, and I got a call on the intercom. Can you please send Kenny to the library? So I get to the library, and I get there, and I asked the librarian, I said, who's here to see me? She said, that gentleman over there. And I look over, I'm like, who is he? He had on a brown suede coat with tassels on it and cowboy boots. And I walk over there, and he, it looked like he just took a chew out of his mouth. And we started talking. He told me where he was from. I said, Coach, I don't know where the heck that is. So he pulled out a map. I looked at it. I'm like, Coach, that's too far for me. And he goes, do you want to play college football? And I was like, yes. So he goes, well, in order for you to make it to Division I, JUCO will be the route you go. He said, well, you normally don't do that, but we'd fly you out on an official visit. I said, okay. So I flew out to Dodge City, and the rest is history.
Wow, you got a flight to the JUCO.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe, and this was a long time ago, and I believe in him and what he was trying to get done. And again, I owe him.
I didn't take a visit.
Yeah.
It was like
sight unseen.
Come see. Come see what it is.
No,
because I had already signed a scholarship. So this I signed in February, January.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably came and seen me in probably March.
Gotcha.
So I had already signed to Arkansas State.
Mm-hmm.
They came to unassign me and tell me, hey, I don't have to go. And that's what I did. I wait. I thought about it for a minute because I had already signed with Arkansas State. So they came probably a month later. And that kind of changed my mind then. Because I was going to be a prop 48, and I didn't probably, and I thought if I do sit out and if I don't pass, probably never play football again.
Yep.
You got to think about that, Bob. It was prop 48, then you had to sit out a year, no football, no nothing but go to school.
You had to pay for your own school.
Play for your own school or Pell Grant. The way I thought it would, Bob, if I flunk out, who knows what'll happen?
Yeah.
You might not never play again. But I needed football in my life to keep playing, to
Motivate
go to school,
you, yeah.
to motivate me to go to school, to keep trying to get that D1 scholarship. And that's how I was able to get it, because I kept playing instead of sitting out that year. Yeah. And I think that's the best decision for many of these kids. If it's whatever route you have to take to go to JUCO, you're going to need it.
Now, you did say, Kenny, something too that caught my ear, though. The assistant coaches had full-time jobs. Did they work in like Dodge City, or did they drive in from too far?
They all had jobs that was locally. I know one of the coaches worked at a group home. One of the coaches worked at a old, what is it called? He lived on site where he would take care of older people. He would bring some of them to practice with him.
We probably didn't have like 5 coaches, man.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
like defensive coordinator and the assistant, offensive coordinator, and the head coach. That was it.
and so it was. One of them was a security guard. One of them was a cop. So it was that they went to work and then they came to practice and they probably went back to work. So but they were some good group of coaches that I played for. And again, it was the best 2 years of my life because it taught me mental toughness to go from inner city St. Louis out to Dodge City, Kansas.
Yeah, I broke down there and had to regroup, but I broke down.
You broke down?
I went crazy one time. It was just the scenery, man. I mean, I had to go back and go to summer school for that. And it was like 2 people on campus. And we had what they call a foreign exchange student. Mm-hmm. So it was 3 of us in the little dorm section. Yeah. You know, you had like 4 rooms in one dorm. But I don't want to.
Some JUCO stories are better left off.
Exactly.
It sounds good, but then it sounds kind of awkward. But,
it was again. I went to summer school, and the reason being, our coach said if you go to summer school, you can possibly get out in January, so you can transfer mid-semester.
Did that work?
No. No.
Well, look,
because I left.
I went home and got a phone call that I had to go back.
Oh, you did?
So that was the fact for me. And I said, what class? He said, music appreciation. I said, I cussed under my breath like that. And I went back and took the class.
You couldn't sing?
He probably was, I think he was a K-State guy.
Oh, I got you.
I think he was a K-State guy because, and he found out I was going to Nebraska and he tried to sabotage me. All right, guys, let's go to break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the I-80 rivalry that's going on this week, or today. Creighton versus Nebraska. Softball. Baseball also.
I watched
funny
a little
we
softball.
had both of them at the same time, Bob. Coincidence, huh?
I don't think so.
Not at
93.7 the ticket. We'll talk about that when we come back. K-Dub Tuesday. Yeah, I find it.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Spring is the time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Führer's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For parties for St. Patrick's Day and Easter or celebrating the NCAA tournament with friends, there's no better dip to bring everyone together and celebrate something from Nebraska. Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
There are so many realtors in Lincoln and Omaha, but don't get overwhelmed by all of the no-names, plus all the different companies. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate is your go-to option, whether buying or selling residential, luxury, leasing, investment properties, or commercial property, small or large. Ben's team offers decades of experience, unbeatable customer service, and promises to fully protect your interests throughout the entire transaction. Call 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Sandhills Global is growing right here in Lincoln. With our expanding campus and continued growth, we're hiring across a wide range of careers, from interns to experienced professionals. Join the team at Sandhills Global and build your career with competitive pay, great benefits, and real opportunities to grow. Visit sandhills.jobs to view openings and apply today. That's sandhills.jobs.
In every office, there's 2 types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
Good morning, Breakers. This is Scott Miller from Midwest Bank. When I recently joined Midwest Bank, I was immediately impressed by our exceptional service. My first customer made the switch from a large corporate bank and didn't have to wait in line or call a 1-800 number. We treated him like family. He now visits the bank just to say hello. While other banks go corporate, we stay Nebraska. Visit us at midwest.bank or drop by a branch today. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see probably sunny skies, and it will be windy. In the afternoon, high around 65. Tonight, a slight chance of showers. Otherwise, mainly cloudy skies, breezy, low around 41. And tomorrow, rain likely throughout the day with a continued breeze. And an afternoon high around 50. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You're listening to Bock and the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. It is baseball and softball season. It's official. Now that basketball is over, we have two ranked teams, and the baseball is number 19, and the softball is the number 5 team in the nation. Bock, what else more do we need, Bock?
Well, it certainly is good to see both those. I mean, a lot of the programs across Husker sports doing well. Softball now just under 2 hours, just over 2 hours, I should say, 2 hours and 8 minutes away from tipping off against Creighton for first pitch there. And we'll see what they can get done. Of course, coming off that big series win, top 10 series for both Nebraska and UCLA. Nebraska was able to win that. So they got this matchup with Creighton and then a weekend series back home in Lincoln at Bullen Stadium against Rutgers. Baseball, of course, playing Creighton as well. They'll play at the home of the College World Series, the Schwab down there this evening here in just a few hours at 6 o'clock. And as we know, Nebraska baseball has been on an absolute roll, just swept Indiana, and now have won 17 of 18, which is incredible. I mean, there's really good baseball teams in general. I mean, you just have one or two bad pitching days. It's hard to keep up a streak like that, but they are absolutely rolling.
Yeah, baseball is doing a tremendous job, man. I don't even think they was picked for that in like Big Ten preseason when we talk about the 25-6 now, or 21-6.
Yeah. For baseball now is they're up to 22-6.
22-6. We didn't expect that. I'm waiting for late March, April, or May.
This is March. You mean
when we
April
get to
and May?
April and May for when we get closer to the College World Series thing. I think Nebraska still has a great chance, even though UCLA is probably the best team in the Big Ten right now. Nebraska's up there. I think we have 3 ranked teams in the men's side of it in baseball.
4 of them now.
4 of them now.
Yeah.
And the girls are the top highest ranked in the softball in the Big Ten.
Yeah, I mean, Nebraska leads that series 87-64-2. So they can go up, they get that win tonight, then make it 88. But yeah, I watched a little softball the other night, and I was very, very impressed with Coach Ravel and what they got going on right now.
Yeah, I'm proud. Hey, proud to be a Husker, man. This is not just about football. This is about all sports generated, at the University of Nebraska. It goes from bowling to softball to wrestling to rifle team. I rode the plane with the rifle team last year.
Where was you going?
I was going to Indiana, and they was going to Indiana. They was going to Purdue.
Gotcha.
And we both rode from Chicago to Fort Wayne.
Gotcha.
So got it. They had their Husker gear on. I had my Husker gear on.
You wear your Husker gear when you fly?
Oh yeah.
Do you? You represent?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even down in Columbus?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You represent?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Nebraska man in Columbus.
Okay.
I'm wearing Nebraska everywhere.
Okay. That's good to hear. That's good to know.
They ain't singing that song.
They ain't singing that song.
Yeah.
No, again, when I was on staff, I was fortunate enough to go up to watch Nebraska Creighton games a couple of times. It was fun to see the differences in fans and how they act and how they respond to each other. Because you have some J-skers out there
that's right.
Yeah, that I don't agree with. So, but yeah, they'll have a half of Nebraska hat, half of Creighton hat. I'm like, can't do that. No, we ain't doing that. So yeah, no, it's a fun series. Good for the state and definitely good for Omaha.
Yeah. All right, and more news. Emmett Johnson is moving up. His draft stock is moving up. Some consider him the second best running back in the draft after Jeremiah Love, and he might be able to make it into early second, probably late first, Bock, if this continues to be his trend.
Yeah, we'll see. We're seeing different, like you said, mock drafts kind of move him up there. It's good to see. I think his time that he ran at Pro Day compared to at the Combine definitely has seemed to be kind of helping that move upward. Which is kind of interesting because you can watch it on tape how much faster can a guy get? Obviously, he can run better times, but still not going to have burning speed at the NFL level. But that was kind of one of the bigger questions about him. But we'll see. I mean, I still don't expect him to be kind of the home run hitter, right, in the NFL, but he's kind of a do-it-all back and every down back. So we'll see. I obviously know, especially, many of those teams looking for more than just one back. Injuries happen. You got, sharing of the ball and so many hits and all that. So it is going to be fun to have a running back in the NFL. And we'll see if Emmett Johnson, obviously the higher you get drafted, the better positioning you'll be on the team and the more they see of you.
Yeah, you're right. But now I got a question for you. I was listening last night to 93.7 The Ticket, which I usually do on my radio. It stays on my car.
Mine too.
I heard Nick Wyman says that he was in the top of the league for the ticket, most of the ticket people. I never seen his name, Bob. Did you?
As far as the brackets go?
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah,
I have not.
So sometimes you got to question, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I was going to say, he sent us a list of like the top 17. I don't think he's in there.
Hey, you ready to concede yet?
Nah.
By the end of the show?
That's why I asked.
No. When is the national championship game?
No, it's over.
It'll be next Monday.
Well, next Monday I'll concede.
You concede?
Yep.
Next Monday?
Yep. Then you probably have your wings next Tuesday.
There you go.
Oh, you don't want them yet?
Yeah, I want them.
You want them next Tuesday?
Grilled mild from Watering Hole.
Grilled mild from Watering Hole.
From Watering Hole. Bock, I'll take the burger the next week.
Hey, all right, man, we got it.
Grilled mild
man,
from Watering Hole.
Man, that's like $30, man.
No, I only want 6.
You got to go to Wingstop.
No,
man.
I only want 6.
You only want 6?
I only want 6.
You're a cheap day.
Thank you.
All right.
I told you.
93.7 The Ticket. We thank you for listening to Bock the Blackshirt. Special guest, K-Dub Tuesday. Every Tuesday here on Bock the Blackshirt. We out.
Spring is the time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Führer's cheese spread yet, the time